I want to take a moment to explain how a product inspection works. I lost $20,000 on an order because I did not have a product inspection done. And that would have only cost me $250, maybe $200. And I thought, hey, this is smart. You know, my first order went great. Why not go with the reorder? It is so important that anytime you have a product built, even if it's with the same factory in your second or third or 10th order, you always have it inspected. Because the workers at the factory can change out and someone might make a mistake. Management of the factory, the ownership of the factory can change out. Mistakes happen. Now, a lot of people, when they say, well, okay, I get it. I need to get a product inspection before I pay the remaining 70% for the product before I have it shipped from China to my warehouse. I get that, Seth. But don't I need every single product to be inspected? And the truth is you don't, and here's why. Imagine there's this factory and each product's being spit out into like this big box, just one after the next after the next. If you have every single product inspected, it becomes a waste of money and time in most situations. Because if 1 out of 5 is good, there's a very tiny chance that the other 4 products are not also good, because it's coming off the same conveyor belt. So general rule of thumb, it's going to be 20 to 25% of the products are actually inspected. And this is important because when you talk to the person who does the product inspection for you, you're going to tell them exactly what you want them to test. For example, there may be a button, there may be a lever, there may be you may need to pour liquid into it, screw on the cap, turn it over, shake it, and make sure it doesn't leak. They need to know what they're testing it for. And it's better to have a thorough inspection 1 out of every 5 products than to have every single product inspected and have it done in a hurried manner. Now, let's say you're sitting in a warehouse, like the one behind the camera, and you're sitting in a warehouse and you have all these boxes of products. What you don't do, let's say there's 100 boxes, okay? What your product inspector cannot do is just take out of the 100, 20 of the boxes and inspect those. The way it needs to be done is they're inspecting from every box. Because if something went wrong at the factory, let's say a third the way through, the remaining 2/3 are probably going to be malfunctioned, but not the first third. And if they only inspected the first third, you could have 2/3 of your product malfunction. So in other words, it's as if you lined up all the products in the order in which they were produced, and you only had 1 out of every 5 inspected, but not the first 20%, 1 out of every 5 all the way to the end. That ensures a good product.